Alright, Monday morning, I just watched a thing on CNBC about getting a helicopter ride from JFK to the city for $200 directly from the airport or vice versa. And all I can think is, if I'm ever in New York, that's happening. But they also were talking about flying, I guess flying cars. It's more like a airplane drone thing that can take off vertically and stuff. It's kind of neat. It's interesting. Watching CNBC, not always boring. Sometimes it is, I'll give it to you. Especially when they get into the politics stuff, it's kind of boring. But that kind of stuff is cool to see. Now, what are we doing today? Well, we're going to go to work with the old man. We're going to go to the gym a little later. And, I think that's pretty much it. I don't have a lot of other stuff planned. So we will see how today goes. Well, you can tell it's Monday, and you can tell that the weather is shitty outside because this gym is absolutely packed. There's like 500 people here right now, it's ridiculous. So getting a workout in is gonna be interesting, but we'll see. I already rode the bike 10 miles, so I feel okay so far. I'm waiting for Zoe to get here so we can squat. Alright, what's up guys? Went to the gym today like you saw earlier, and good gym session. It was kind of shorter than I usually do, sweet and to the point. But was having a conversation with Jake, which I linked his channel the other day. We were talking about businesses and being entrepreneurs and, you know, what we're kind of doing, and he's getting a new camera to get more into the video game. And anyway, kid on the stationary bike next to us overhears us and says, "Hey, can I get in on your guys' conversation?" Come to find out, the kid is a senior in high school this year. He's graduating. He's going to Western next year. He's doing wants to do like software, computer engineering stuff, and he's already taken some classes on it. He's built an app. He's done some things with some stuff. He's built actually the Wi-Fi, like electrical things you can put in so you can run your lights through Wi-Fi. So like they'll be connected to the internet and you just go in the app and turn the lights on and off from wherever you're at. So anyway, it was just cool to kind of meet someone else and meet a kid basically, and I think I can call him a kid because I'm like 10 years older than him, who is actually interested in being an entrepreneur. You know, he has all the right ideas kind of already and seems to have the right mindset from what I talked to him today to actually go out and do this. So it'll be interesting to see if he actually does it, and you know, we exchange contact information so that way, you know, I can kind of help him out and maybe vice versa. But me and him and Jake were all talking and we're like, yeah, we'll have to all get together, have some lunch or something. So I like meeting people who have that same kind of mindset. Like, hey, I don't want to work for somebody. I don't want to make somebody else rich. I want to make myself rich. I like that. And it's kind of one of those things, like if you surround yourself with people with the same mindset who are trying to either achieve the same goals or have achieved the goals that you want to achieve with like wealth or business or whatever, it elevates you. It's kind of like being an athlete, and if you play whatever sport you're doing with people who aren't as good as you, like, yeah, you'll always win, but your game will never get better. But if you play with people who beat you every single time, yeah, you might lose, but you will get better. So it's cool. Like I said, it's cool to meet people like that. I like to network with people like that, because again, that elevates my game. That takes my business strategy, my ventures, my ideas, everything from a level here to a level here. And, you know, that's really the direction I need to go, and I want to surround myself with more people like that. So, and like I said, it's just cool to meet a kid, because most of the younger generation, and I'm guilty of it too when I was his age, like, I didn't have aspirations like that. It wasn't like, it was always like, yeah, I'd like to own my own business, but the reality of it, the actual feasibility of it, and the actual process of it was not entering my mind. But he said some stuff that actually led me to believe he kind of knows what the direction to go with that kind of stuff a little bit. So, which is good. It's good to have that at that young of an age. Now, obviously, I've developed that over the last few years here, and I'm now headed in that direction. But man, if I'd had 10 more years, and I mean, it's always a shoulda, woulda, coulda thing, it'd be impressive to see where I'm at this point. So, like I said, great to meet the kid. Hopefully I can help him out, you know, give back a little bit, and kind of point him in the right direction and see where he goes with things. So seems like a smart, nice kid. So we'll see how it goes. Other than that, the day was kind of filled with a whole bunch of nothing. Was working for the old man. Basically just drove the truck around all day, which you saw in some of the earlier shots. We would tear concrete out of this garage. He'd put it in the truck. I'd go dump it. That was pretty much all I did most of the day. So it wasn't a super overly exciting day. But whatever, you gotta have them. Again, you know, you getting paid. I'm getting paid to drive a truck around, so whatever. Hopefully tomorrow will be a little more exciting, but I have my doubts because I'm going back to work for him again, and I'm doing some sandblasting on a project I have to do for a client in the morning. So we'll see what I can get done. But thanks for tuning in. We will see everybody tomorrow.